Story 1 of 4. Hungary's 2026 election and US-Russia's role in backing Viktor Orbán. Hungary's 2026 election and US-Russia's role in backing Viktor Orbán. Here's what every outlet agrees on. J.D. Vance visited Budapest on April 7 to 8, 2026, to support Viktor Orbán ahead of Hungary's April 12 election. Viktor Orbán has been Hungary's prime minister for 16 years, facing his first serious electoral challenge from Peter Magyar's Tisza party. Polls consistently show Peter Magyar's Tisza party leading Orbán's Fidesz party in the final days before the election. Donald Trump publicly endorsed Orbán multiple times, including a Truth Social post on April 10, 2026, calling him a truly strong and powerful leader and urging Hungarians to vote for him. J.D. Vance accused the EU of election interference in Hungary, claiming Brussels was destroying Hungary's economy and hating Orbán during a press conference on April 7, 2026. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian reports Orbán is trailing Magyar by 10 percentage points, while ABC suggests polls show Orbán trailing by up to 20 percentage points. The Guardian states Orbán's Fidesz party has systematically engaged in electoral fraud, including chain voting and voter buying, but ABC does not explicitly mention these claims. Guardian and ABC both report Orbán's reliance on Russian oil, but Guardian emphasizes Hungary's role in blocking EU sanctions on Russia, while ABC focuses on Orbán's transactional relationship with Putin. This story was covered by ABC News, The Guardian, and news.com.au. Story 2 of 4. Australia's fuel crisis and Albanese's diplomatic shift toward Asia over US. Australia's fuel crisis and Albanese's diplomatic shift toward Asia over US. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Anthony Albanese called Chinese Premier Li Qiang on April 12, 2026, instead of US President Donald Trump, amid Australia's fuel supply concerns. Australia's petrol supplies are at 38 days of stock, diesel at 31 days, and jet fuel at 28 days as of April 12, 2026. Singapore provides over half of Australia's petrol, and Albanese secured a deal emphasizing continued trade during a meeting with Singapore's Foreign Minister Vivian Balakrishnan via phone on April 12, 2026. Australia has 57 tankers, 4.1 billion litres, of fuel en route, providing an additional 4 weeks of supply. Albanese is traveling to Malaysia and Brunei next week to secure oil and fertilizer supplies. But not all outlets told the same story. The articles do not contain any factual contradictions, all verifiable claims are identical. This story was covered by Sydney Morning Herald and The Age. Story 3 of 4. US-Iran peace talks fail in Pakistan. Ceasefire and Strait of Hormuz remain key issues. US-Iran peace talks fail in Pakistan. Ceasefire and Strait of Hormuz remain key issues. Here's what every outlet agrees on. US Vice President J.D. Vance led the US delegation in Islamabad, Pakistan, and announced on the 12th of April, 2026 that US-Iran peace talks failed after 21 hours without an agreement. Australia's Foreign Minister Penny Wong called the failed talks disappointing and urged both sides to uphold the 2-week ceasefire and return to negotiations. The Strait of Hormuz, critical for global oil supply, remains a major point of disagreement, with Iran's Tasnim news agency citing an informed source that Iran will not change its stance unless the US agrees to a reasonable deal. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar stated that Washington and Tehran must uphold the ceasefire agreement and that Pakistan will continue facilitating dialogue. Iranian state media claimed US excessive demands, including nuclear restrictions, hindered the talks, while the US said Iran rejected its final and best offer. But not all outlets told the same story. The US military claimed on the 10th of April, 2026 that 2 Navy destroyers transited the Strait of Hormuz to set conditions for clearing mines, but Iran's Joint Military Command denied the claim entirely. Iranian state media said talks failed due to US unreasonable demands, while the US said Iran rejected its final and best offer without counter-proposals. The Guardian reports that J.D. Vance converted to Catholicism in 2019 and recently announced a memoir on the subject, but this detail is not mentioned in Newskamau. This story was covered by The Guardian and news.com.au. Story 4 of 4. Gout Gout breaks Australian 200-metre record with 19.67s at Nationals. Gout Gout breaks Australian 200-metre record with 19.67s at Nationals. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Gout Gout ran 19.67 seconds in the men's 200-metre at the Australian Athletics Championships, breaking his own national record of 20.02s. This was the first time Gout Gout legally ran under 20 seconds in the 200m. His previous sub-20 time in 2025 was with an illegal tailwind. Gout Gout is 18 years old and from Queensland. Aidan Murphy from South Australia finished second with a time of 19.88 seconds, also running under 20 seconds for the first time. Gout Gout's time of 19.67s is faster than Usain Bolt's best time at the same age, 19.93s in 2004. But not all outlets told the same story. The SMH and ABC mention Gout Gout's previous sub-20 time in 2025 was with an illegal tailwind, but SBS does not reference this detail. SMH states Gout's time was a new under-20s world record, while ABC does not explicitly confirm this, only mentions it surpasses Bolt and Knighton. This story was covered by ABC News, SBS News, and Sydney Morning Herald.